Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening to all of my friends. This is Aja, aka Art of Dance on Xbox Live. I'm bringing you a gameplay that I think is really interesting. I'm not going to talk about it too much because I have another topic that I want to share about. But this gameplay was during my CM901 journey, and I've been meaning to post it for a while. I think it's really interesting because if you really just have to pay attention to the score for most of this gameplay. Already we're losing 0-1. We tied up. Now we're losing 1-2, and then we just keep losing throughout this whole gameplay. We're losing, or we're pretty much never winning. And then I pull a little Jeremy Lin status on them, some Lin sanity, if you know what I'm saying. If you don't, you need to get on that, because Jeremy Lin is the Asian sensation right now of the NBA, and I am proud of that guy, because I'm half Asian, duh. And he's repping hard right now. I mean, 6 in a row. Anyway, and this isn't, we're not talking about Jeremy Lin right now, but I pull out some clutch moments in this game. At one point of this game, I actually even remember yelling out to my teammates, I'm like, we're not gonna lose this game, and they probably thought I was crazy, but I really just didn't want to lose. And you'll see what happens at the end, but I pull some pretty clutch moments. I think it's pretty interesting. So that's the gameplay. It's fun. You'll enjoy it. Now, as far as this commentary, I want to do something a little bit different, and I want to talk about something other than the gameplay, something other than Call of Duty, something other than video games, and that brings me to my personality and how I get addicted to things quickly. Now, I don't do drugs and I don't drink, which I think is a good thing because of the kind of personality that I have. I think if I ever picked up one of those, it'd be really hard for me to drop. But I don't like alcohol. I don't like drugs, so I'm good there. I don't have to worry about that. But I do get addicted to things easily, like hobbies and whatnot. I go hardcore once I pick up something. Most recently, obviously, it would be probably this Modern Warfare 3. I've been really into this game and I play it a lot. But before this, I was really into cycling, and I cycled, and I biked a lot. I would bike probably, I would say easily 50 miles a week. Maybe a little bit more than that. But I would bike with big groups. I would bike around the Rose Bowl with my homie Zach, and we would just go and pretty much get our fitness on. That was what we did, and that lasted for a while. And I still bike, but not as much as before. And before that, I was really into After Effects. I was really trying to learn the ins and outs of After Effects, and which is a computer software program that allows you to add interesting effects to videos. So I was really into that. And then before that, I was into editing videos, because I had just bought my 7D camera, Canon 7D camera, and I was really into that. And then before that, I was into music producing. I have Logic Studio on my computer, and I would learn how to alternate or alter different sounds, and so that I can make different sound packs and try to make beats and put music together. And I was really into that. And before that, I was really into trying to choreograph a lot. And pretty much you get the point. I'm always picking up something different and trying something new. And for a while I'm like really into it, and I spend a lot of money into it. Like I was even into DJing for a while, and I have some nice Newmark NS7s and in my room, and they've been touched like a few times probably because I don't know, I just moved on to the next thing quickly. And that's just, for a while I was into collecting shoes. For a while I was into collecting pretty much like jackets. I don't know, I'm just always like, it's always been something that I've done. It's always been kind of my thing. Like I get really into something for a while, and then I kind of not really drop it fully because I still have that interest there, but I'm really interested, and then I kind of just I move on to the next interest, which I don't think is always the best thing, because sometimes it's financially a waste, but I don't know, that's just the kind of person that I am. So I guess my question for you is, what kind of person are you? Do you get like so caught up with one thing and then wait to the next thing, or are you more just you've been doing your thing for a while and you're kind of that's your comfort. That's where you're gonna sit, because you know the only thing I've been doing for a really long time probably are playing basketball, which I don't even play basketball that much anymore. I've actually been biking for a really long time, but not as serious as recently. But I've biked ever since I was little, since I could walk. Probably my dad's put me on a bike. And then what is the other thing? I've always loved singing, but I've never like really been into it. And then video gaming took a big break for a while, but I've always been a big gamer. So I don't know. I have a few things, you know, that tend to last the test of time, but for the most part, I pick up something and I'm like, oh, well, that was fun. I picked up yo-yoing for like 6 months back when I was in high school, and I was like super hardcore about it. Pogs, do you guys remember Pogs? I was into that hardcore for a while. Like, it's just, you know, yeah, I think it's interesting when I look back at my life and I look at all the hobbies I had, and you know how hardcore I went in it, and you know I was pretty good at all of these things. It's not like I was just mediocre at whatever. Like, I was pretty good, and then I would just be like, all right, I'm kind of bored, and I would move on to the next. So as the gameplay comes to an end, boom, 65-64, and that's how we clutch it out, baby, on Team Art of Dance. You know what time it is. But yeah, Mondays and Fridays will be, you know, continue to be Midas Touch, Journey to the Golden Guns. Mondays will be Light Machine Guns. Fridays will be Shotguns. So keep that in your subscribe box, and I will see you guys later. Wednesdays, I'm going to try to do this and talk about something different. Peace.